Is buying a new smartwatch about to get more expensive than you expected? If you've been holding out for Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Watch 8 series, it might be time to prepare your wallet. A new leak just revealed some major pricing changes, and not everyone will be thrilled. According to a recent report by WinFuture, Samsung is planning to raise the prices of the Galaxy Watch 8 and Galaxy Watch 8 Classic compared to their predecessors, but that's not all. The Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, which is more of a refresh than a complete overhaul, will still carry the same high price tag as before, making it the most expensive watch in Samsung's upcoming lineup. Let's break it all down, starting with the standard Galaxy Watch 8, which is expected to come into sizes 40mm and 44mm. These models could be priced about 40 to 50 euros more than the Galaxy Watch 7. To give you a better idea, the Wi-Fi-only versions of the Watch 7 launched at 319 euros and 349 euros for the 40mm and 44mm sizes, respectively. So if the leak is accurate, the Watch 8 could be priced around 359 euros for the 40mm version and 399 euros for the 44mm version. That's not a massive jump, but it's enough to make people stop and think, especially when there aren't many groundbreaking changes expected in terms of design or features. Now, let's talk about the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. This one is also going up in price. The previous Watch 6 Classic started at 419 euros for the smaller size and went up to 499 euros for the 47mm LTE model. The Watch 8 Classic could now start at 469 euros and go up to 549 euros, again showing a 50 euro increase across the board. What's surprising here is that even though this model is called Classic, it won't be the most premium option in Samsung's new lineup. That title goes to the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, or the 2025 version of the Ultra, which is reportedly sticking to the same 699 euros price tag, the 2024 version. What makes this even more interesting is that the Ultra 2 isn't expected to bring any major changes. The design is mostly the same, with only some minor color updates rumored. Many fans assumed that because there aren't big new features, Samsung might reduce the price. But instead, the company seems confident enough to keep that 699 euros figure. One thing that remains unclear is what will happen to the original Galaxy Watch Ultra from 2024. Will Samsung keep it in stores at a lower price, or retire it to avoid confusion? On one hand, keeping the older model would give people a more affordable entry into the Ultra category. On the other hand, having two nearly identical models could confuse customers who don't know which version they're buying. So it's likely that Samsung will quietly discontinue the original once the new one is launched at the Unpacked event next month. In summary, whether you're interested in the regular Watch 8, the more traditional Watch 8 Classic, or the high-end Watch Ultra 2, it's going to cost more this time around. These price hikes may not be massive individually, but they do add up, especially if you were planning to grab a premium model. What remains to be seen is whether Samsung adds enough new features to justify these price changes. Otherwise, users might feel like they're paying more just for the brand name. What do you think? Are you okay with the higher prices, or is this too much for a smartwatch in 2025? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on everything from Samsung's upcoming event. Ask ChatGPT. What if a smartphone could offer everything: professional level photography, ultra fast charging, satellite messaging, and a design that actually turns heads? That's exactly what Huawei is aiming for with its newest flagship, the Huawei P80 Ultra. It's part of the freshly launched Huawei P80 series, which includes the Huawei P80, Huawei P80 Pro, Huawei P80 Pro Plus, and the Ultra model. But make no mistake, the Ultra stands out as Huawei's most advanced phone yet. Let's kick things off with the cameras, because this phone is absolutely loaded. It features a total of 5 rear cameras, a 50 megapixels main sensor with optical, image stabilization, and a variable aperture that shifts between f1.6 and f4.0 depending on the scene. Another 50 megapixels telephoto camera with sensor shift for better stability, a 12.5 megapixels ultra telephoto lens for long zoom, a 40 megapixels ultra-wide lens for large group shots or landscapes, and even a 1.5 megapixels multispectral lens that helps boost color and detail. Huawei also added something called triple real-time fusion, which basically means the phone combines images from different lenses as you are taking them. The result: sharper, more balanced photos with deeper colors even in tricky lighting. It supports 3.7 times and 9.4 times optical zoom and up to 100 times digital zoom, so you can get close to subjects without physically moving an inch. Now let's talk about the screen. The Huawei P80 Ultra has a 6.8-inch organic light-emitting diode display with curved edges on all 4 sides. It runs at up to 120 Hz and adjusts automatically to save power. The screen also hits up to 3000 nits of brightness, which means you can see it clearly even in direct sunlight. It's protected by Huawei's Kunlun Glass version 2, which is said to be 25 times more drop-resistant and 16 times tougher against scratches compared to older versions. With full high-definition plus resolution and support for high dynamic range Vivid, this screen is not only tough but beautiful to look at. On the power side, you get a large 5,700 mAh battery, giving you enough power to last all day and beyond. Charging is super fast to 100-watt wired charging, 80-watt wireless charging, and reverse charging features for powering up other devices. Whether you're in a hurry or helping a friend charge their wireless earbuds, this phone has you covered. One feature that really stands out is support for satellite communication using the Qiantong satellite network. You can send messages, share pictures, and make phone calls even if your regular mobile network is down. It stays connected once it locks on, so you don't need to keep adjusting the phone to get a signal. This could be a big deal if you hike, camp, or travel in remote areas. As for design, Huawei didn't hold back. The Huawei P80 Ultra comes in black and gold, and it looks just as premium as it performs. It features a futuristic triangle-shaped camera island with large lens cutouts, and a subtle line pattern across the back for a stylish touch. The phone measures 163 millimeters in height, 76.1 millimeters in width, and is 8.3 millimeters thick. It weighs about 233 grams, not too heavy for a device that packs this much power. In short,